Hello, this is Heed. So I have a tale to tell about a medical situation, I guess, that came up for me. I don't know, I'm so confused. So I was feeling not the best with my mental health for quite a while. Like, this has been a frequent issue for me. And I was going on walks a lot at this time, and I went on my walk all the way to the lake. And I impulsively decided when I was there that I was going to just swim across the whole lake, even though I had not been practicing swimming or even exercising really. Like, this wasn't a thing that was a goal of mine to be able to swim across this lake or anything, but it was a small lake. So anyway, and it was September, so it was very cold. So I did this swim. After the swim, like, I had felt cold a few times during the swim. Then I had to walk back home still after when I got out. And it was chilly. I was concerned that, like, maybe I wasn't okay, but I didn't want to make a scene out of myself or anything. When I went to the bathroom, there was blood in the toilet. And then I thought, I didn't even really connect it to the swimming. I just thought, okay, maybe my period started. But then I remembered about my app that I have on my phone, and I checked it, and I was like, no, it shouldn't be. So then those next few days, I bled a little each day, but not enough to be like a period. And like I said, it was not on time. And then it did come on time, at the time when it was supposed to. So then I was having this pain, and I decided to go to the ER, because that's the only way for me to basically get to see a doctor in person. Like, I couldn't figure out any other way, so I had to do it that way. I spoke to a nurse about the whole thing. I told the whole story about the swim and everything, and how I hadn't been feeling good, like my stomach wasn't feeling good, and I explained the specific spot, and how I was just worried since there had been bleeding and stuff. And she was like, yeah, maybe we should check out and make sure you're not pregnant and stuff. And I was like, oh god, the horror. So then they did check that. They checked if I was pregnant, they checked my blood, or they checked my pee. So when they check your pee, I guess that would be for blood. They're checking if there's blood in it, and there wasn't. So then this turned out to be an issue that was never resolved. But I started to learn more things. Like, I tried to figure it out. Like, I was trying to research. I'm so shit at researching, but I was trying to figure it out by researching. I was looking up, like, cold swim, but then I was, like, finding stuff about a polar dip and stuff, and I was like, no, not like that. But anyway, eventually I connected it to this medication causes increased chance of bleeding, I think. So maybe that combined with the cold and vigorous exercise caused the bleeding. So then I made a women's health appointment. Finally, I went to that, and so in the end, I ended up having it checked 3 times if I was pregnant. So I was not pregnant. Yay. I don't want to be. And no one said anything was wrong. At the women's health appointment, they said, yeah, you're definitely not pregnant. And they said if it could be like a stress event, and if things aren't back to normal by January, I think she said. It's the beginning of November now. The appointment was in October. Yeah, if things aren't back to normal by January, then come back and check it out. And my husband has been worried too. And then I was like, well, maybe I gained weight too. Did I gain weight? Because that's what first made me kind of think, like, what if I am pregnant? Because I was like, I think my boobs might be bigger. And it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. So yeah, it was just this weird event that occurred, me swimming, and I'm kind of like, I'm not sure if it is connected to having blood or what, or where the blood was even coming from. Yeah.